What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, though? Welcome to the BallHawk Show podcast. I'm your host, Amar Hawkins. Appreciate you rocking with me on this Monday, this great Monday. What's the date, though? What's the date? The 22nd? Yeah, the 22nd of January, 2024. We here recapping NFL divisional playoffs, all the storylines, the narratives. Where do teams go from here? Where do quarterbacks go from here? So we here, man. We live. The link should be in the description on Facebook. If you're on the X app, just let me know in the comments section, and I will share it to the tweet. If you're on YouTube, just share in the comment section, and I will share the stream right back at you in the comments section. So before we get started, this episode is sponsored by Aber Insurance. Go to Aber Insurance for all your insurance needs. That's home, business, auto, life insurance. The great people at Able here locally in Charlottesville, man, off Ryle Road. If you need affordable policies, holler at the people at Able. Go to ableinsurance.net. Tell them the BallHawk sent you, and they definitely take care of you. You feel me? So the usual suspects are roll in when they can. Before then, if you haven't, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, man. The BallHawk Show podcast. Had to redo the channel as I stated. So got to get the subscribers back up. So make sure you subscribe on that. If you haven't already, follow your boy on the X app at I Am BallHawk, Instagram at I Am BallHawk. So yeah, that's what we do. All right, man, I got you. Let me send you the link right now. So we got to talk about the playoffs, man. What was the first playoff game? Saturday. That was the Ravens and the Texans. I remember driving back from the track meet. So I guess we'll go in order. We'll talk about the Ravens and the Texans, and then we'll talk about who played San Francisco. Yeah. So both of those, remember in the preview, both of those teams, I'm talking about the Ravens and the 49ers, were 9.5-point favorites when we recorded the live show on Friday, according to ESPN, 9.5-point favorites. And then we'll talk about Sunday's two games, which was Detroit and Tampa, and then Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. So I'll give people time to load up, kick back. I know it's an hour, like almost an hour before people get off work at 5, but this is the sweet spot for me to record at 4:15. So I know it might not be, great for everybody. So, and look, if you want to join live, man, you don't have to cut your camera on. So you could join on stream, y'all, with just Avi showing, just like you would in Twitter Spaces. So, if the camera option deters you from joining the live show like this, you don't got to cut your camera on, man. My man, Coach John said, we on Twitter with the Hawk. How about them Ravens? Yeah, man. Ravens look good. Ravens definitely look good. Lamar looked good, was very efficient, did it with his arms, with his legs. Look, in the playoffs, you got to win by any means necessary. People can have this narrative that, quarterback can't do this, quarterback can't do that. Just as long as you show up in those moments in which they need you the most. And we're going to discuss quarterbacks who showed up in the moment and coaches too, and quarterbacks, because we know everybody pays attention to the quarterback because they get paid the most money. They consider the most important position in football or in sports. So, it's the ultimate team game, but everybody's always paying attention to the quarterback. Ravens 9.5 was free money. Yeah, man, I be nervous betting money, man. I just do, man. My man, Teray Frost said, at the end of the day, it's about making plays. Absolutely. So let's go ahead. Let's start with the Ravens and the Texans. Ironically, CJ Stroud I ain't gonna say last, but he lost to another Harbaugh, basically. because he lost to Jim, and now he lost to his brother, John. Or did I get it backwards? He lost to the damn Harbaugh brother again. You know what I'm saying? But CJ Stroud, man, is a very good young quarterback. Always praises the man upstairs. I know that makes a lot of people uncomfortable that he wears his religion on his sleeve, his faith on his sleeve, and people get uncomfortable with that. But salute to CJ Stroud for being unapologetically himself. I love it. But for the game, if we just looking at the box score, he was 19 of 33 for 175. Ravens have one of the best defenses in the National Football League. They don't give up a lot of points. They have all pro line. Both of their linebackers are all pros. One first team, one second team, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? So CJ did his numbers. Phenomenal young quarterback. Made a guy like Colin Cowherd eat his words. Colin Cowherd was a man about it, and he apologized and said he got it wrong with CJ. Duh. That's why people got to stop trying to predict like how somebody's going to do on the next level. Just let it play out. That's why most of the time I just sit back. I be like, I wish him the best. It is what it is. So, what up, Reese? How you doing, bro?
Chilling, man. Chilling. That's a good point.
I was talking to you just like I just wasn't talking to you on your spaces.
Yeah, man. We'll start over because we ain't gonna carry over the messiness. Because you know how you do.
Yeah, I'm never messy. I be trying to get people to calm down. I don't know what's wrong with people.
But nah, that was a lot. I had some criticism of CJ initially.
Is it because he went to Ohio State?
Partially, and I'm gonna say this: Ohio State. If you watched him at Ohio State, a completely different quarterback.
Okay.
And I think it was more so what they were asking him to do. A lot of underneath throws. Everything seemed to be a bullet. They weren't asking him to make touch throws. They weren't asking him to throw in tight windows. So based on what we saw, and this was always how I was with my statements about him, I haven't seen him do X, Y, or Z. I haven't seen him throw a back shoulder fade. He has developed those skills,
Okay.
and he has showed those skills. Now, overall, Texans look inexperienced, and they showed their youthfulness Saturday, as a coaching staff and on the field. But that if you're a Texan fan, everything's very promising. Ooh.
In the NFL?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't outdid Joe Germain.
Justin Fields hasn't come to fruition yet.
I forgot Justin did transfer. I'm still thinking about him down in Georgia. He's been managed better than Justin.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But that's not, you can't get wrong. You can't, like what Coach John said, you can't get mad at that because he had a special season.
Now, I will say this. I don't think Justin is done.
Oh, yeah.
You put him with the right coordinator. For instance, if you put him in our system with our coordinator, I feel like, in Tampa with Canales, you see a different Justin.
I noticed you've been doing that lately. You keep trying to plug your little team, man. I'm not noticing that, man. What's up with that?
It is.
You got away with it, but you didn't get away with it. Shout out to T-Rex.
What up, Stephon?
What up, Reese? What up, Hawk?
Damn, Cole.
Got a lot of energy today.
Oh boy,
good, man. It's always good. It's always good when you're about to make six figures, man. Life is good.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shucks. God dang.
What they say, money make the world go round. I was gonna say something else, but I had to put a pause on that.
I can't hoping you won't go where I thought you was.
Yeah, I was about to, Reese.
So we transition back to the game, right? And then I'm just so fans. I do this box score look because a lot of people just look at box scores. So we go over the box scores just because that's what people do. You look at this
dumb it
game
down for the people who don't pay attention.
anyway. Now make sure you paying attention to the road, and then just sit back and let me cook right quick. If you look at both quarterbacks, neither threw for over 200 yards. One threw for 152, which was Lamar on 22 attempts, completed 16 of them. And then CJ completed 19 of 33 for 175. Lamar had 2 touchdown passes. Lamar was actually sacked 3 times, and CJ Stroud was not sacked. But as a team running the football, the Baltimore Ravens had 229 yards on the ground on 42 rush attempts. Just looking at the box scores, they got 64 plays on offense, and the Houston Texans had 47 plays on offense. So 34-10 was the final score. Shout out to Zay Flowers, my AB 2.0. You know, soon he gonna hit a stride. He gonna show you he the new Antonio Brown out here without the, off field stuff.
Don't compare him, AB. How dare you?
I like Zay Flowers in a lot. That's how much I like Zay Flowers.
But Zay Flowers will never put up AB numbers because he don't have a throwing quarterback.
Hold on right quick. Sit your ass back there right quick. We not doing this on Lamar's day, okay? We're not doing this to Lamar on his day. All he did was account for 4 touchdowns and 250 yards of total offense, was efficient, threw from the pocket, did everything you wanted him to do. And you got the audacity to go czar on us.
But let me ask this for all the Lamar critics that say he just ran and he was a running back and a fullback and all this stuff.
Oh, look at this shit. Both of them together, though. Look.
Did he just take?
Yo, don't ever. I'm sorry, Reese. I'm sorry, Reese, to interrupt you, but don't ever compare me to that man next to me, man. That was just a simple fact that how many receivers have went over 100 yards since Lamar team since he's been in the league? How many 100-yard receivers have he had? Consistent receivers. Has he ever had a receiver to go over 1,000 yards?
Can you name them?
I'm asking. I don't. From my recollection, I say no.
Can you name who they are? That's not no knock on them professional players, but can you name the name?
I'm not knocking. I'm not knocking Zay Flowers. I think Zay Flowers is a hell of a guy. I had him on my fantasy. It's just the simple fact he would not put AB numbers up 1,500 and 1,600 yards with Lamar because Lamar runs the ball a lot. That's what I'm just saying.
Hold up. Hey, 2021, Mark Andrews 1361.
Okay, you won. Has Mark Andrews ever done that again? Oh, I said receiver, not tight end.
Receiver and tight end. Year since that's another.
Yeah, Reese. I said receiver, not tight end.
He catching the ball.
But I said receiver though. I said wide receiver. I didn't say tight end. You taking out of context what I said. I said, has Lamar Jackson ever had 1,000-yard receiver?
Okay, hold on, let me go get the stats.
So here's the thing. Here's my response to that. Name the receivers he's had that's capable of going over 1,000 yards. I could give you one, and he played well with that one guy that ended up going to Arizona.
I mean, I agree. Well, OJ Adult could have had it this year. Zay could have had it this year. If Lamar threw the ball more, I think Zay Flowers could have had Nick what's that guy from Houston named Collins? Could have had Collins numbers. If he got the ball thrown to him like 10 times a game, 8 to 10 times a game.
So so Lamar doesn't throw enough because he's busy running the ball.
I'm not. You take what I say out of context. I'm just saying Zay Flowers will not put AB numbers up because he doesn't get the ball thrown to him that much. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
Because Lamar doesn't throw the ball is what you said.
Right. Their offense based on running. That's all. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm not trying to take nothing away from Zay Flowers or
So they have
Lamar.
Round hit 1,000.
so their scheme, the offensive scheme doesn't allow it. It isn't because Lamar can't throw.
I never said he can't throw. I never said that. I never said that. I never said he can't throw. I said he doesn't throw the ball enough for him, Zay Flowers, to put up the AB numbers.
This year he threw the ball career high 457 times.
But he spread the ball out.
He had 457 pass attempts, and he also had the highest completion rate without his best target over half the season too. So that's for Czar.
What was his completion percentage?
67.2.
Oh my God.
What was the average?
There's not a lot of guys. All right, let me see what he ranked in the NFL for you, just to see what you say next.
Because
Lamar is a top five quarterback. Czar alone, man. Goddamn.
He's not a quarterback.
Does it? Hold on. But before you say that,
breaking down this game,
he's an NFL player.
Okay,
yeah,
Czar.
Yeah.
Does he take what the defense gives him?
His completion rate was better than Jared Goff's this year. Josh Allen too.
Okay.
So Josh Allen, the running quarterback, is he just an athlete?
Josh Allen, Jared Goff, they don't have any problems making any throws on the field, do they?
Lamar doesn't have any issues.
Lamar doesn't either.
Yeah, Lamar doesn't have an issue. What are you talking about?
Lamar and Patrick Mahomes had the same completion rate this year.
Okay.
Now, granted, Patrick threw the ball over 100 more times.
Let's not do this. I'm trying to remain calm.
Dog, I don't give a fuck what you trying to do.
I'm trying to remain calm in this
I'm on it
all
today.
this playoff
I said
madness.
the F word quick. Fuck.
We're not comparing Pat Mahomes to because it's not a good matchup.
No, I'm not comparing. So I'm not comparing them. I'm just throwing quarterbacks that you revere in your face when you ask what his completion percentage was.
He's not Pat Mahomes.
I never said he was.
Okay, but
he never said that.
Only one guy is Pat Mahomes.
He's nowhere near Pat Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes is in a category. We all know Pat Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league, and then it's everybody below.
Pat Mahomes, he's nowhere near. He is near Josh Allen now.
Shit, me, Josh Allen ain't nowhere near him.
You're tripping.
They stay the same, bro.
Have several seats.
Hold on,
they are the same. They are the same.
Several seats. Have several seats. Have several seats.
You need to boo him out there for that one. He needs a 5-minute break.
First pass of the game yesterday, he almost gets Trayvon Diggs killed. He throws him right into.
And they both.
Stephon Diggs.
I mean, Stephon. My bad. But he throws him right into the safety.
They're both bad quarterbacks. I try to tell you, they're good athletes.
You just said that Josh Allen can make all the throws.
Yeah, you did say that. It's recorded.
Because
he makes all the throws, but he's a bad quarterback. Which is it?
Yes, he's a bad decision maker.
He's a good bad quarterback.
Hey, all I know is Lamar and Josh Allen are both the same when it comes to the comparison. The body of work, the makeup, all that stuff, the style of play, they're both the same. You have a tier 1 quarterback group. You got a tier 2 quarterback group. You got a tier 3 quarterback group. Lamar and Josh Allen.
Lamar body work is way better than Josh Allen.
How?
For one, he has more playoff wins. He has more playoff wins.
So, okay. We're going to act like that defense doesn't carry Lamar?
Hey man, Tom Brady had some of the best defenses ever.
No, not like no. Let's hold on. Let's regurgitate a little bit. Let's
regurgitate. Come on, man.
Let's regurgitate something real quick.
No,
so you're saying that Lamar, and this is what really kills me. The dude threw for 152 yards.
Look at Josh Allen record in the playoffs.
The defense put him in position.
Look at Josh Allen record in the playoffs. Just read what that says.
No. I'm asking, does the defense allow him to do that?
Defense allow him to do what, sir?
He put
him in position to have 152 yards, 4 touchdowns, and y'all still trying to.
All right, Czar, hold on. Time out, Czar. Hold on, Czar. Time out. Respectfully. You can use your statement and just and plug any quarterback's name in it. That's a blanket statement. This is football. For somebody who plays football, you say some of the most asinine.
No, because check this out. You had Trent
Look at-
Dilfer.
Hold
You had
on.
Trent
No,
Dilfer.
no, no.
Defense carried Trent
Stop.
Dilfer.
Check this out. Coach John said something on the X app. He said Joe Burrow defense scored more TDs than him in the fourth quarter in the 2021 playoffs.
Well, coach,
Oh,
in a 2-minute
wow.
warning with 80 yards to go, who would you trust?
Bro,
Joe
stop.
Burrow or Lamar Jackson?
Yo, so
Throwing the
this
ball.
this is what
Throwing
you
the
do.
ball,
Yo,
coach.
relax, bro. Relax. You're not slick.
No, I'm just saying.
Stop. Czar, stop. So
They're
we're
great
saying
they're great athletes. But quarterbacks, no.
Go ahead, bro.
There's a quarterback and there's a football player. There's great football players, bro. Lamar's a great football player.
So here's the thing. You create a narrative and people go right into that lane that you created and destroy you. They run you off the road and then you change to another lane.
I said quarter. See, y'all don't fill in the trap already.
I ain't
said
feeling
there's
no
a difference. Okay, there's a difference between
You moving
quarterback
the
and football
goalposts,
player.
Brody.
Cam Newton is a football player. Lamar Jackson is a football player. Russell Wilson is a football player.
BS, bro. That's BS. Stop,
How?
Czar. Stop. So was Steve Young a football player?
He's a quarterback.
Was John Elway a football player?
Quarterback.
Michael Vick's a football player, right?
After he got out of jail.
Hold on. Randall Cunningham's a football
quarterback.
Hold on. Randall Cunningham's a football player, right?
When he went to Minnesota, he was a quarterback.
Justin Fields a football player, right?
Who?
Justin Fields.
Until he's improved, yeah, he's a
He's a football player, correct?
Yeah.
What's Geno Smith?
Quarterback.
Okay. Before he went to Seattle, was he a quarterback or football player?
Geno Smith was a quarterback coming out of West Virginia, bro. The Duke could throw
So
the ball.
Hold on. So Byron Leftwich, quarterback or football player? Okay. Trevor Lawrence, quarterback or football player? The fact that you thinking is stupid.
Why you gonna ask?
He's a quarterback.
I know, bro.
I
had a brain lapse real quick. Quarterback, man. Anybody else? You're trying to bait me, but it ain't gonna work, bro.
Fran Tarkenton. Was Fran Tarkenton a quarterback or a football player?
He's a football player.
So what's your point? Like I'm trying to get your
whole
point.
Here's a point. No, I got your point. Because people think I was going race. Y'all notice I was going at styles. He considers a certain style non-quarterbackish. If you are able to run, with the exception of Elway and Steve Young, because Elway couldn't run no more and had to throw. That's why he said what he said about Randall and Michael Vick. When they couldn't run anymore and they threw the ball, he considered them quarterbacks. He don't want his quarterback.
Throw the ball.
He don't want his quarterbacks to be able to threaten with their legs. He wants his quarterbacks to be statues.
No, I didn't say that. You said that. That is
you
your
don't.
formality.
That's my interpretation.
Yes,
of what you
but
presented.
here's the thing, bro. When you rely on your legs so much that it handicaps your arm development, we got a problem.
So
that's why I consider you a football player.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing I think you miss, Czar. The player isn't relying on his legs the most. It's the coaching staff that does it.
Okay.
It's been it's been interviews conducted in the past. It's been coaches that even say, and defensive Mike, because I know Mike will always take the high road, but his former coach said, I told Mike, if the first read ain't there, go.
Yeah, that was what's his name?
We don't need to say his name, but I'm just saying that's on record.
Yeah.
So again, you'll get a coach that will get a dynamic quarterback and say, hey, I got an ace in the hole. Use them legs.
Mm-hmm. Until you develop that arm.
It ain't until you develop that arm is I got an ace. Run. If we know somebody that can run and they standing in the pocket and you see greener pastures because there's no spy, you really gonna tell the quarterback stand tall in the pocket?
Use your gifts, but you have people like me. When you use your gifts so much, we're gonna label you.
What was Ron seeing? What was Ron seeing in high school? Was Ron seeing a quarterback or a football player?
He was quarterback. However, now I saw Ron's tape in college and high school.
No. I said high school.
Oh, high school. He was a quarterback, but the thing about it is,
what made him a quarterback in high school?
He was able to throw the ball to different spots on the field.
How about Michael Vick? Was he a quarterback in high school and college? Quarterback or football player in high school?
He was quarterback. Why are you pausing for, bro?
not making sense
But then
because
he played the same
We're
way
talking about the
in college
development, bro.
and
The
NFL.
development. We're talking about the development, bro.
So what was Michael Vick in college?
He was a football player, bro.
Oh, get the. I want to cut you up. So
He
Okay,
played
okay.
he played the same way his whole career.
Wait. So we're acting like when Mike came out, he was a polished quarterback. He wasn't.
polished? What's polished?
Okay,
Yeah, what is
polished, bro.
polished?
Like, okay, Philadelphia versus Atlanta. There's two different Michael Vicks. We had the Michael Vick experience in Michael Vick experience in Atlanta. We had all the great times, all the great highlights.
I like this.
We had all the great highlights. I will take the Michael Vick after he settled his issue with Andy Reid. I'll take that Michael Vick every day than the Michael Vick.
Andy Reid.
Huh?
With Andy Reid, correct?
Yes, I'll take that Michael Vick every day.
And so you saw what Vick can do with Andy Reid, right?
Yes.
So that takes me back to what I stated earlier. It comes down to coaching said player because the coach will determine what you see.
Okay.
So the influence is different. With Andy was like, hey, just throw the check down. Hey, throw deep to Sean. Hey, throw out here to Jeremy, J. Matt. And in Atlanta, it was you got Algie, you might got Brian Finneran, you might got Quentin McCord from Kentucky, and then what's buddy that they end up getting? God damn my dog. What's the other dude?
Roddy White.
Had the dreads. Roddy White. After that, but they had to run the game too. But when Mike first started at Atlanta, it was like you said, his best receiver was a tight end. All he could do is throw. No, you diss Lamar because he throws to a tight end. You diss Cam Newton because he threw to Greg Olsen. You don't diss Tom Brady for throwing to Gronk. You don't diss Patrick Mahomes for throwing to Travis Kelce. You don't diss Phillip Rivers for throwing to Antonio Gates. You don't diss Trent Green for throwing to goddamn Tony Gonzalez. You pick and choose.
Did the quarterbacks you just named, did they have any accuracy issues?
Yeah, they did. Some had them. If you don't know, that's what's scary. You don't even know.
I know. Look, I can count on my finger out of the quarterbacks you name who has accuracy issues.
So which ones have the accuracy issues?
None of them.
Put the name. No. You put
none of them guys he just rattled off had accuracy issues.
Put the names on it, Czar. Put the names.
They did. If anything, at the most, Trent Green probably. If Trent Green maybe by slightly not.
Shut up.
That doesn't make any sense. You just says a whole bunch of bull.
And let me say you something, Czar. The reason why I never worry about Lamar, and Teray just said, and I said this plenty of times in past podcast episodes when we talk about Lamar. I got to scout that kid 4 years. Like every year was at Louisville as a starter, not the 4 year because he redshirted, but every year he started, I got to scout that kid. And I remember when they came here, his Heisman Trophy year, and they played at Scott Stadium. And we dared him to stay in the pocket.
Yeah.
We dared him to stay in the pocket. Like, this motherfucker got to realize, like, I'm this 2024, goddamn it. Like, you gonna relax, okay? Your ass will be sitting back to the green room. That little jerk that keep talking shit about the school I went to, because he ain't got no fucking school that he went to.
Why you cussing, man?
You know what I'm saying? Because I can, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Man,
you can't get monetized like this, man. You can't get maximum monetized.
We already over the monetized time. That's why I said I had to wait. Now, back to what I was saying. We dare Lamar to beat us in the pocket.
Lamar was a volume quarterback.
He threw a dime over NFL DB that played for the Cleveland Browns right now to win the game. A dime. Great coverage from the fucking pocket. So you need to take I'm by the river with my goddamn jumpsuit trying to show that you could goddamn do a Dak Prescott and that limp noodle, chicken noodle soup throwing motion you did the other day. You shut up.
And I'm saying is this. You're right. Lamar was throwing dimes.
Oh, I'm right. That's all I need to hear. Now I'm gonna
but wait a minute. Lamar and a couple of these quarterbacks.
Yo, shut the hell up, Sherrod. I don't want to hear that shit. Hey, Hawk. Just because I chose.
They're high volume quarterbacks. You know what a high volume quarterback is?
Hey, we can't hear you,
Hold
Stephon.
on, high volume quarterbacks. See, this is the thing. You make up
High
these
value
terms
quarterback.
that you think give you credence and give you
Hey, Tez,
credibility.
forget you.
Like,
Well,
We
I'm
talking to
right.
you,
I'm right
sorry.
about it.
I mean,
no,
talking
you're
to you.
not right. So at the end of the day,
There's
no
no
matter what the
efficiency.
term, what's the outcome
Look at Mike
for
waiting patiently to fry
Lamar
your
as
ass.
a football player?
Lamar's
that
not
takes the snap
efficient.
and scores.
He's not efficient.
He's not
with Lamar.
efficient.
You need a
Oh,
high.
you
You
want to
need
fish
a
a
lot of.
Saturday?
You need a
You
lot
want
of
to fish a
plays.
Saturday afternoon?
He was
You wasn't
very
efficient?
efficient. What was his
The
third and
defense. The
fourth down
defense was
efficiency?
efficient.
Come on, Czar. Shut up, bro.
What was
Matter of
his
fact,
third and fourth
first of
down
all, Czar,
efficiency?
this is
Hold
what we got to
on,
do before we keep this conversation going. I need you to take your arm from behind your head because that's a pause. Don't be talking on my screen like this. Sit up, man.
I'm
What are you
Man,
relaxed,
do
doing?
whatever you
man.
want, man. Don't listen to that nigga. Do whatever you want.
I'm relaxed, bro. Like I said, this
Hey,
conversation
man,
has me
your
so
little zipper
relaxed because I
jack
know what
about
I'm
to
talking
choke
about.
you, sucker. Stop screaming. Now, back
But
to the
no,
dude on the beach chair. Sit up,
Go
man.
there, don't tell me stop screaming, man. What's
look,
wrong with you?
Ahmad,
All right.
is
Hey,
Lamar
Mike.
not a high value
Mike,
quarterback?
hold on, man. We got derailed. Mike, what was your thoughts on the Texans and Ravens game while Reese looks up numbers to crush him?
What my thoughts? My actual thoughts on our last show with you came to fruition. Remember, I said if Baltimore's D line could play behind the line of scrimmage without putting 8 people in the box,
Yep.
that would allow them to defend the pass better because they can go 2 high instead of 1 high.
Yeah.
I think they only had like 30 yards rushing the whole game. I
Let's
think it was
see.
30.
Let's see. They had 38. Yep, on 14 carries.
Yeah, I always knew. I said if they can run the ball, I
That
said
came off.
they're gonna have Baltimore on their heels. I said because that means they have to walk somebody down in the box, which would expose them on the back end.
Talk that talk.
But
Talk that
I'm
shit.
happy Lamar won because I'm mad that little old geese up in the top right hand corner is mad.
Ain't nobody mad. But that
Hey,
shit
yo,
was
in my
looking real. That shit was looking
Plies
real
voice,
shaky, bro.
you big man.
That shit was looking like. Look, all the Baltimore Ravens fans was like, the Texans was
When?
smacking
what?
them around.
When
What?
the first half?
But see, okay, that's what I'm talking about.
What you talking
Football
about?
is a game of 2 halves, 4 quarters.
No shit, Sherlock.
And the defense, like I said, y'all, wait a minute. Y'all the only group of people I know, with some others included, that try to
Say
give
black
somebody
people.
an MVP
You'll say black
off of
people.
152
You wanted to say black people,
yards.
didn't you?
Now we
They
others.
even got an MLK. They saw Martin Luther King in the crowd talking about they witnessing Lamar. Get out of here. That man threw for 152 yards.
Is it
The
because black
defense set
people
him up
are
every
So
behind?
what? It doesn't matter how much you throw for it, as long as you win the damn game. That's the goal.
No, that's where you're wrong, bro.
Hey, yo,
When
so
the defense can't stop nobody. If the game was to continue like that, and let's say the Texans was able to run the ball, you have a different outcome, bro. Because there ain't no way in hell Lamar and them put the ball them damn points.
They couldn't stop him.
So did the defense ever set up your favorite quarterback to win the Super Bowl?
Say who? John Elway?
Does it take away from his?
It was both. It was
No.
So put your heart on the line.
So here's the thing: does that take away from his greatness because the defense come out?
No, the Broncos had a good offense. Now you talking about Peyton Manning? That's a different story.
So here's the thing: what your individual talent displays, the defense can't change your mind how you feel about their individual talent. Correct?
No.
All right.
We good?
Nah, we're not.
We're not gonna get anywhere with you.
So how did CJ Stroud play in your opinion?
This year?
No.
I'm not talking about this year. How did he play?
The game Saturday? You watched the game?
Yeah, I watched it.
All right.
So
how did he play?
He did. He for what he was able to do, I was impressed. Because they didn't have a running game. That's one of the best defenses in the whole league.
So okay, so this is
dropping dimes.
All right, so listen to what you just said. You said you were impressed because they didn't have a running game and he was still producing.
Yes.
All
right, so that means the Ravens took away one of their strengths, which is their running game.
Yeah.
The Texans did the opposite. They were going to make Lamar run the ball, which he did efficiently and ran for over 100 yards, and he still passed for over 160 yards.
Yeah.
So, how are you pleased with C.J. Stroud, but you not pleased with Lamar?
Okay.
He took a side.
Let me explain this real quick. I'm not impressed by
What I
Lamar
said.
until Lamar shows me what he can do with his arm. He will always get this energy from me, bro.
But he showed you this year.
He's already showed you.
Hey, Czar. So, is Lamar a top 5 quarterback to you?
No.
We got to wrap this section up. We're gonna be here.
Yeah,
all
we're gonna wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Oh, hold on. Let me ask him a question. Hey, Czar, is Jalen Hurts a top 5 quarterback?
No. It's the system. It's a ball of confusion in Philly.
Yeah,
We
you're
see what happens.
happens.
Ball of confusion.
All right, let's go ahead. We're going to transition to the second game, which was
You need a better
San
mic. We can't
Francisco
hardly hear you.
and Green Bay. What were y'all thoughts on San Francisco and Green Bay?
I couldn't believe that man made those 2 throws across his body. I just couldn't believe it, man. Especially the last interception. I was like, dude, he'd have did better just throwing it out of bounds.
Yeah, he's a rookie. I mean, he's not a rookie